Happy New Year! Hope you guys are good.
This week on the Campbell Gamble, we're doing something a little different.
As 2025 comes to a close and we step into a new year, we wanted to slow things down and bring you a longer, unfiltered holiday cut. No drama or tight edits, just us, Ronnie, and a lot of reflection.
As we sail from Corsica to mainland France, we talk about what brought us to this boat, what we were missing before, why we chose this life, and how it's changed the way that we see the world. And maybe also how others see us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do this.
This is a quieter passage, a little rough around the edges, and very much uncut. But it's honest, it's personal, it feels like the right way to close out the year and start a new one. So grab a coffee, settle in, and join us on our sail to Hyères, France, Campbell Gamble style.
What else do we need? Nothing. We're gonna see my family.
Wish us some luck. This is us. I have no idea what I'm doing. Building a life on board our old girl Ronnie and sharing the adventure as it unfolds. I am your father. Welcome to the Campbell Gamble.
Are they gonna land? They're doing it. Oh, cool.
I think they did a practice.
Ooh, practice run. How cool is this though? Look at this.
What I would have done to be a jet pilot.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you would have done it.
oh, what?
Oh, they're picking up water. Are they picking it up or dropping it off? Wait, let's go down. Come. Oh, they're dropping it off. How cool is that?
No, they're picking it up and then dropping it off.
Wait, all in one go.
Well, they're practicing, so they pick up and then they drop off, but they can't.
You look like you're a professional. This is so cool. How often do you get to see planes almost landing on water? Okay, they're gonna go again. You're going so low. Oh my god, it's landing. Ah! This is so cool. It looks like it went into submarine mode. What if we were sailing at that point?
They probably wouldn't try to fly at you.
And dumping. This is very cool.
The limit to how high the waves can be, or the swell can be, is 1 meter, which is why they, or else, let's say it's a bit too high and then it can knock them and it's a danger to the crew and
Right.
the plane. So that's why they normally go inside ports or inside little bays like this.
Nice.
Everyone watches the videos and they're like, what, why don't they just go out to sea? That's so dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous.
But it's mitigated risk.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
It was
very
awesome.
cool. I'm like a child, grabbing all of the snacks that I remember from my childhood. Snacks. I only got half of that.
You know, it wasn't my best work, so.
But it was honest work. This is a nice morning. We managed to get some food. We managed to get some breakfast. What else do we need? We had a workout. We had a little swim. What else do I need, Stu?
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I need nothing else in life. Maybe more croissant.
Morning. It's 5 a.m. and we're about
to go to France. We got a long day of motoring ahead. I'm gonna wake my wife up with some coffee. We got a long way to go. So we got some coffee for the wife. Good morning, sunshine.
I'm still asleep.
Of course, that's okay. We're going to France today. Oh, we're in France, but we're going to
see my family.
Yes.
I'm still trying to wake up, and then I see such a beautiful sunrise. We're quite lucky.
Yeah, we are.
Why did you not drink from my mouth?
Because I closed my eyes and I missed your mouth.
I also closed my eyes. What a fantastic morning. Look at that. That's beautiful. Rubber ducky, are you ready?
I am ready. Let me know when I can go.
A bit forward.
Neutral.
Anchor up. This is the window cleaning service. That'll be $10.
Is the smart, strong, capable and independent woman included in the service?
No.
Is that premium? The premium offer?
It's a lifelong subscription you gotta pay for, bro.
Okay, I'm paying.
Okay.
We have just left the place that we were. I can't remember the name. What was it? Portopalo. But I feel like there's thousands of Portopalos. There was 2 in Sicily and there's 1 here. Does it mean anything?
Porto is the port.
I understand that.
And then I don't know.
Okay.
To me it means chicken port.
Yeah.
Portobalo. But that's like pollo in Spanish.
Yeah.
So that's incorrect.
I get you.
It's okay.
Anyway, thank you for listening to us ramble. My wife is cleaning wonderful windows. I am busy trying not to send us in circles. And we've just left and we've got a long journey ahead of us. Lots of motoring it seems, but there will be some wind on the stern. Wish us some luck. I literally never get tired of this.
Is this an overkill? Maybe. But I'm cold, man.
I mean, I think it must be about 10 degrees.
It's 10 degrees. I love these jackets so much.
Oh, me too.
I'm so glad we invested. It was a special for Black Friday. Even if we don't support Black Friday.
Why wouldn't we support Black Friday?
Because it's consumerism at its finest.
But we get cool shit. As long as
See?
I'm the one consuming.
No, man. That's literally the individualistic mindset. Okay, well.
Individualistic mindset.
Well, we don't.
It's 6 a.m. Brie. Can you slow down, Space Cadets? Hell.
Are we far away enough from these rocks? Why do you always unzoom like this?
Because I like to see where I'm going. If I go like this, I can see where I'm going.
Yeah, but I mean.
And if I'm helming, I'm helming. If you're helming, go on. Zoom all you want.
No, you. Okay, I don't have enough strength to.
No. We're not pitting ourselves against each other.
No, that's why I've stopped, because I'm the better person. So, I'm pretty sure that when I was a kid, my family and I took this ferry, or like a similar one, to cross from France to Corsica. And it was like one of these fast ferries, and we all got seasick. And now I live on a boat and I'm not seasick at all. Or at least I have a lot more resilience. But thankfully I didn't listen to my inner child when I decided to buy a boat.
You're like a modern day warrior.
I'm like, you know, I'm like very brave.
Isn't it time for your morning nap?
Oh yeah.
I'll bring you coffee in bed after your morning nap. You brave, courageous woman.
Shh, don't tell everyone. You're gonna know.
So by the way, earlier we mentioned that it was 8 or 9 degrees, and that's why it was so cold, and that's why we needed to put our special jackets on. I mean, it is cold, but I just checked the temperature and it's 20 degrees. We're pathetic. Dressed like a Finnish sniper in World War II. Actually, that would be terrible camouflage.
So, by the way, the goal of our jackets is literally the opposite of camouflage. Fun fact, I read once that the best color that is seeable from far in the distance under a moonless night is actually pink.
Ah.
But, hello, I'm telling a story. But men wouldn't wear pink, so they just picked orange, which was the second best one, orange and red. But pink is the like magenta and fuchsia is like the best
Alright.
color ever. This
Fun
is your
fact.
breakfast.
Thank you very much. That looks delicious.
Chilly waiting.
Nice. Multitasking, trying to grab the first peak of the sun and have a first peak of a granola as well.
It's a proper job. Okay, so since today is going to be a little bit of a boring passage, we have 30 hours of crossing to do and we have very little wind, so we're gonna motor most of the way, but it's like this all week, so we decided to just go, otherwise we're gonna miss my family who's waiting on the other side. We think is then a good time to explain a little bit more about how we got here in the first place. Yeah. Okay, so we've been on this boat now for over a year and a half, but it's been a whole prep before we got there. So
About a year and a half prep.
about a year and a half of prepping. The genesis of this idea to buy a boat and go out and do something else with our lives started 3 years ago. So what was the moment for you?
For me, it was a very specific moment where it was on a Monday morning at about 7 in the morning or so, and I was at the train station in the dark in the middle of winter, and it was raining, and I had my full coat on and all of the regalia, working regalia. And going to a job that didn't necessarily set me on fire. That just I love the people at the job, but I asked myself the question. I was like, is this it? Is this the next 20 years? Like, am I happy with this? Honestly, like me to me, is this what I want? And I just remember this overwhelming feeling of no. Like, there's so much more. There has to be more. There has to be more than this. And that was the moment where I said, okay, we're doing something about this. I don't know what, I don't know how, I don't know when, but I know why. And that was the moment that my mindset shifted. And I started to maybe chase what I want. That was my moment.
I think my moment was a little bit similar to Stu's, but probably a little bit later in the year. And then we went on working through the whole summer, and And then we got on a holiday in September, and we were quite, I don't want to use the word burned out lightly, but we were a bit exhausted from just working hard. We got on a holiday, we drove through all of France to get to the south and to get to our holiday spots. And then it took us like really 3 days to really disconnect from work. And I think the first 3 days of our holiday we were just watching YouTube and watching people that inspired us actually. And then at some point we went, you and I, we went to that beach in Nice. We went to the beach and we had afternoon little cocktails on the beach, and it was so nice. And we kind of looked at each other and we thought we could be doing something different. Like, you know, instead of working our whole life to save up for those 5 weeks holidays a year, maybe we could rethink the way we live life. And that was kind of the original idea. Other people are able to live another life, and just because they had the guts to throw themselves into something unknown, and there was something quite beautiful and motivational about this. So we looked at each other and we were like, okay, what can we do? Crazy brainstorm. Should we do van life? And we're like, yeah, that could be cool. And then we live in a little van, and then we just roam around. And then we were looking at the sea and we were like, well, I don't know, maybe we could do the same but on a boat. And then I looked at Stu, I'm like, do you know how to sail? No. Do you know how to sail? No. So
We still don't.
we still don't. But we were like, but maybe that can be something. And then because it's gonna be so difficult to get into it, it's gonna be such a lifelong project that it's not gonna be this one project that you have and it's done within a year. Like, it's gonna take us years to get to something, and it's gonna be so much more rewarding. So so we thought maybe we should buy a boat. And that was my moment, I think.
I think at that stage we had no idea, we still had no idea what we wanted, but we had this idea that maybe sailing could be it. And we then, I think we sat in it for a while. We looked up a few things and did some reading, and I think both of us liked that there was this crazy high skill ceiling that you never really actively learn how to sail. You just constantly learn a bit more, but you never finish it. And that was very cool for us. And on top of that, we were, it comes with this freedom and this ability to go everywhere and have this adventure. And it's, for me specifically, it also came with these. You learn a lot of life lessons, and you learn about crisis management, and you learn about proper prep, and you learn about engines and electrics and plumbing and all of these things that you wish that you could do or you could learn more of and become more self-sufficient in that, but you never really have an opportunity in normal life, and that was very attractive to me.
So then we saved up for like a whole year to...
Yeah, I think we can't understate the amount of effort and energy it takes to get here. It's not like we had this pile of money that we wanted to throw at something and we could just run out and do it. It took a year and a half of planning and single-minded focus and just saving, and everything was about the boat. We didn't even put pictures up in our new house because we knew we were going to leave.
And then we did our course. That's one of the first videos we put up. We did 2 weeks in Greece, and at the end of the first week, We looked at each other, just went to a bar, had a beer, and then looked at each other and we were like,
Yeah,
yeah, we can do this.
we can do this. This seems like fun.
This seems like a lot of fun. Another year of saving money, and we bought Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the other episode we put up a year ago when we bought her, actually. We had no idea what to look for. We literally were just walking around the boat being like, yeah, that looks strong.
Yeah. I remember coming all the way from Netherlands to Tunisia and getting here and being like, that's a good boat. Yeah. Looks boaty. It's got an engine. It's got 2 masts. Better than 1 mast. That's how I thought back then. But yeah, we had no idea what to look for. And when we got Ronnie, we realized that it was a significant amount of project boats. And everything was breaking down. It was a nightmare, but you know what? I'd rather us have gone through that effort of redoing her like we did, because I feel like now, firstly, our blood, sweat and tears are in this boat, but also we understand it more. We know what we're doing. We know how to do electrics. We know how to do the engine. We know how to do all the instrumentation and that, because we've physically done it ourselves. And that gives us a lot of confidence. So when things go wrong, it's not, oh my God, what's gone wrong? It's, I know what's gone wrong and I've got an idea how to fix it. Let's go.
Let's go.
And it makes us feel so much more self-sufficient.
I think we rocked it.
I think we rocked it. It's been tough. It's not easy moving onto a boat not knowing anything, and you just add 100%, 150% bandwidth all the time, trying to figure out how to sail, how to live on a boat, how to maintain a boat, how to work while you're on a boat, how to handle your finances, how to do all of these different things. Like it's an absolute dance. It's not easy at all, I'll be honest with you. You know, I think what happens in life is that there's no perfect life. There's pros and cons to everything. But when you live a conventional life on land, all of the cons are normalized. You know, that's like we were speaking about earlier, when you are waiting at 7:30 in the dark, in the rain, in the morning, going to a job that you probably don't like. Or maybe you do, good for you. And when you have that moment, it's normalized because so many people have it. And so it doesn't seem like a con. But when you're on a boat, you've got these super high highs and super low lows. And the lows are not normalized. So they hit. But it also kind of reminds you of, as cheesy as it sounds, like it reminds you of like what it is to be alive. When you're out in the middle of the ocean and you're shitting your pants because the weather's far more than you can handle, and you can't even speak to another human if you wanted. Like, you are on your own, and that feeling is just, I love it. I love it. You are the one in control, and it knocks my socks off. I love it. Tell me about it.
I love my morning naps.
You love your morning naps. Hey, whenever we leave early.
Whenever we leave early, I love to just like go back to bed at 7 a.m.
Hey, and what time it's now 9:46 in the morning. So you had a lekker 2.5 hour little morning nap ski.
No, I think I went to bed at 8. So
Okay, at 8. 1.5 hour. 1 hour 46 minutes.
Well, who's counting?
I think you look very peaceful while you're napping there so nicely, and I can listen to my podcasts, and I am not complaining. I find it very relaxing when my wife finds it so peaceful.
I love it when you let me sleep. over there on this side of the boat?
The side's actually quite quiet recently. Been chatting to my mates over here, so just taking it easy.
Okay.
Maybe just taking one step at a time. Putting one foot in front of the other, making sure we bring 110%.
There is a lot happening at the front actually.
Is it? What's happening at the front?
Like, there's the sun.
That's a nice sun.
That's it.
I think I've also got a sun here on this side as well.
Oh! Don't forget to share, Uncle.
Yeah, it's about keeping each other informed.
Okay, up.
Okay, have a nice night.
Thank you. Hey Stu, let's make a selfie. Thank you for your participation. That was it.
So cool. Look at that. Look how long that sunset is. Wow. What happened if I catch a dolphin on my lure?
No, man. Where'd it go?
What?
So cool.
That was incredible. Welcome to France.
It's so cool. I love how when they come to play with us and then do this stuff.
And they look so peaceful and they like fly under the water.
I think they're like a little cheeky because they're like, and then they're like,
Oh, they know they got it.
have you seen me?
They pop up there in the front, they see us run like
Yeah. They're like,
bloody like shit on a blanket here.
they're like, humans.
Yeah. They're like, Full sails out for sunrise.
We got the sun coming up. Hello there. Sit back to you on the other side, girl. What it been? How'd you get the other side?
We are currently watching the most incredible sunrise. We are about 12 miles off the French coast near Toulon, and the sun just came up. It's around 6 in the morning. We didn't get much sleep last night, not for any specific reason. It was a very eventless night, but I guess we just f***ed up our sleep schedules. I don't know what happened. We just spoke too much shit in the night, to be honest. My wife, because she loves me and she's obsessed with me, and she can't wait to just have more conversations with me. You can just see it. You can just see the look in her eye. You know, to the untrained eye, it might look like she's over me, but that's actually not the case.
I might.
Factually, it's incorrect. She's actually very. What's the opposite of over me? Under me. Later. But we're Christians. No sex before marriage.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're married.
Come here!
Finally in my country. I'm very excited. We're about to drop the anchor. Excited. This is Porquerolles. Hyères and Porquerolles.